Today, for my first video, I decided why not do a freaking mod review. So, yeah, but I think I'm gonna have to close the world and then reopen the world because of this stuff. Okay, so, yeah, one sec. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Okay, so the mod I'm reviewing today it's called the Crazy Ores mod. It's one of my favorite mods because it's just so cool. So, yeah, so first thing I'm going to show you is all the different ores. We have osmonium, starconium, experium, demonite, invisium, darkstone, luminite, ender ore, ultra ore, crystal, tapizite, zectium, fool's ruby, ruby, adamite, sapphire, copper, and meteorite. Alright, so just put all that stuff away. As you can see, it adds a lot of stuff into it. Alright, so now I'm gonna go over like the different blocks, not those blocks, those are completely different, but just these blocks. So we got the crystal block, osmonium, starconium, experium, demonite, refined demonite, invisium, ender block, ultra block, meteorite block, glowing meteorite block, copper block, sapphire block, adamite block, zectium block, ruby block, fool's ruby block, and tapizite block. Alright, so now that you see all those. Okay, so now those are going to be the last things I show you. I'm so sexy. Just to take this off. Okay. So these are all the freaking weapons this mod has. I had to do that. Alright, so these are meteorite sword, like all like meteorite weapons, copper weapons, sapphire, adamite, ruby, zectium, tapizite, crystal, osmonium, starconium, and a sledgehammer, invisium, and ender. So you make all the swords the way you would normally make a sword, but with like the ingots or gems or stuff. But the bows are different. You have to you can make rods of all the different things by just doing that with them. Yeah, so and then like you can make bows with them. Right. So the sledgehammer is different also. It's one stick and 6 starconium gems. And yeah, but this mod it does make mining different also. It it adds like so you can't mine iron with stone anymore. You need copper. And you can't mine diamonds with iron anymore. You need ruby. So yeah, it changes it a lot, but it also makes like all the ores a lot more common except for the ores added into the mod. So yeah, so those are all the weapons. Okay. Okay, so now this is my review world. As you can see, it has like all the items from the entire game in item frames and all the blocks. I usually do this for texture packs, like when I want to see what the texture pack changes stuff too. So now we got all the armor. It comes with like almost every ore armor, except for like these ores. No, it adds invisium. Doesn't add demonite armor. I don't think it doesn't. It adds ender stuff. It adds most of the ores have their own stuff, but some of them just don't. So yeah, I'm gonna show you like the ender stuff has different abilities, and so does the invisium. The invisium, I think if you have, it's supposed to make you invisible if you have the entire set on, but it doesn't. And now the ender, No, I don't want this. The Ender has a really cool ability. So let me just fly up. You'll find out the ability. Yeah, I was gonna do another mod review over there, but it didn't work out. Alright, so I'm all the way up here. Alright. I took no fall damage at all. That's what the Ender stuff does to you. It doesn't it makes it so you don't take fall damage at all. So yeah, then there's just the other armors, which are just armor, I guess you can say that. Yeah, so that's all they are. And then here we have the tools. The tools are crafted the way you craft any other tool, but just with that. I didn't know you could make axes that way. Whatever. But you could just make it with the ore or whatever you get from it. So the next thing is like the miscellaneous items. There's copper buckets, and then there's like water buckets and lava buckets. So you make this by just 3 copper ingots. Same way you would make, let's make it daytime, a normal bucket, but with copper instead of iron. Okay, so the next thing we have in this chest is like all the different things that this stuff drops. So yeah, so we have the meteorite gems, which you'll drop from. Oh, I took the wrong thing. Oops. Let me get this. Okay, yeah. There's meteorite gems, which will drop from meteorite, or whichever one. Yeah, that's meteorite, right? Yeah. And there's no recipe for that. And then there's meteorite coal, which you get by smelting meteorite ore. But I think it might also. There, let me just get a pickaxe. Just get Starconium pickaxe. And let me just put. We're gonna test out. I think it drops both of them, like the ore or the whatever it's called, the coal. So ingot or the coal, the gem. Okay, so that one dropped a gem. That one dropped coal. So yeah, it drops either one. The coal is more common than the gem. But yeah, so put those away. Just delete all this stuff. Okay. Now just turn delete mode off. Right. Okay. So which chest? Nope, not this one. That one. Alright. Oops, not the hose. I don't like hose. Alright. So then there's the copper ingots that you get by smelting, I believe. Yeah, smelting copper. Then we have the sapphire gem, which drops from sapphire. Then there's the adamite shard, which drops from adamite. Then there's ruby gems and fool's ruby gems. We'll get. There's more than just ores and crap in this mod. There's a lot of stuff in this mod. So you get the idea. There's all different stuff. White luminite comes from luminite ore. Yeah, fool's ruby mush. I never knew about that. What does that? I don't know how you get that. Let's just turn the music off. Find one. Fool's ruby. Yeah. Okay, I got that right. Let's just take another pickaxe. I'm just testing if like you could get mush or whatever it's called from the ore itself. But say I get another like a ruby ore. You can see that there's almost no difference in the ore except for the color. This color's a little darker and the stone looks a little broken up behind it. Oh, I didn't want to get rid of that. But trust me, you'd much rather want ruby than fool's ruby. I just put myself. Okay, so ruby. What? That's Oh, I put down rubies. See, not even I can tell the difference. Fool's ruby. Alright, that's fool's ruby gems. Ah, it drops a lot of them. No, it doesn't drop any mush. Okay. I guess I don't know. Maybe like say I put this in here. No. Alright. Oh, should turn that on. Alright, so now that we got all this out of the way, you craft all the rods by just putting the gems or whatever it is in that thing. But like some of these you get by smelting. Wait, I just want to test this because not ultra ore. Oops. Alright. Okay, yeah, you get the gem. That gives you a lot of XP. And I'll be right back, guys. Just give me 1 second, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. I just had to let my dog in. So, okay, so now that we showed you all, like, those items and stuff, now we're gonna... Oh, yeah, I already showed you this. So now, we get to the cool stuff. We get to these blocks right here. Except for this one. This one's a furnace. I don't know how you use it. Maybe... No, get some copper ore. We want... Okay. Maybe if you do this, and you put that in. Yep, that's how you use it. So, it's the Demonite Furnace. Well, it says it right there. Obviously, it's the Demonite Furnace. I think it smelts both those things up. Yep, smelts both them up at the same time. And wow, it gave me an extra one. That's pretty neat. But, where is it? Okay, so the recipe is you need refined demonite and starconium. Oh my god. Refined demonite you make by putting not 8 demonite blocks like that, and you make those with 9 demonite orbs. Alright, and then like starconium, I think that's the rare one, right? Oh my god, that one, like, you will never find starconium. I mean, I trust me, you will like never ever find it. But okay, so next we have these babies. Man, these things are just the best thing ever. So these golem heads. So you craft all of them by just having the gems or whatever they are, and then redstone. 2 redstone. Alright, so I'm just gonna put all these heads where they're supposed to go. And then we'll... Oh yes, the Starconium Golem, that's the one. You'll get to see how much of a monster that one is. Well, golems are all monsters, so... Alright. Alright, Adamite. So this is just gonna show you why you don't want a fool's ruby golem and you want a normal ruby golem instead. I mean, like, fool's ruby golems are just pathetic. I just want to see something. I want to see if my damage indicators works. Hi, Mr. Sheep. Do you? Yep, that works. Okay. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, I have the golem heads lined up in the place I want them to be. I'm not gonna make every golem because they just like grow in size as like you use different like rarer gems and stuff. Alright, so we need demonite, copper, starconium, sapphire, adamite, fool's ruby, oops, which golem. Oh, that was crystal. Alright. Crystal and zectium. Nope, that's experium. Oh yeah. I just want you guys to know this, that experium, it like drops experience orbs, or does it just drop experience? I'm not sure. Here, I'll just mine one out for you guys after I build the golems. So demonite golem is right over here. That's just some random person. Wait, is that demonite? Demon. Oh, it probably has to be refined demonite. Or is that not right? That is how you make a golem, right? Or is it up one like that? Hmm. Is that how you make a golem? Or does it have to be like that? No, that's how you make a golem, right? Yeah. Okay, whatever. I can't build this guy for whatever reason. Refined demonite. Then give me the normal demonite. Oh, I think. Oh yeah, you have to put the head after you build it. All right, so here's the demonite golem. He looks freaking badass because you know his vines on him just makes him look demonic. Get out of here. Next, we need the copper. I'm like, why wasn't that working? And I'm like, oh yeah. So, bam, copper golem. He's just like the iron golem, except he's yellow. Okay, but now Starconium. Alright. Bam, he's the biggest golem in the game. Since it's the rarest thing, I wouldn't never make a golem out of it. Unless, you know, he's gonna follow you wherever you go, but he's not. He's just freaking gigantic. I mean, 240 health points. Oh my god, that's just amazing. Yeah, that's why I would make one, but I wouldn't at the same time. Alright, so next we have the Sapphire Golem. Now that we do that, bam, he's not that big, but he doesn't have that much health points, but he's better than this piece of garbage over here. So what? You're forsaken. You are banished from our kingdom of golems. Because no one likes you. You're the king. Alright. So next we have the Adamite golem. Golem. Boop. He's not that bad, but he's not that good either. So I think he's the one just above the freaking sapphire one. I was like, what was I gonna say? Alright, so now we got the Fool's Ruby. He is by far my favorite golem. Just because he reminds me of me. See, he reminds me of me because I always like break bones and stuff, and he just looks like a cripple. Wait, they made him stronger. He used to only have 4 health. Or no, he only used to have 2. No, don't leave the kingdom. We want you here. We want you. Well, I want you. Stay with me. Alright, so next off, we have the Crystal Golem. I haven't seen him in a while. I've never actually played with this mod on survival. Oh my god, he's pretty big, pretty nice. I just don't like his eyes because they are ugly. Zectium. Alright, so this is the green one. Oh. Yep, so there he is. He's pretty nice. And then we have the ruby one. He's stronger than the Fool's Ruby, but the Fool's Ruby is still my favorite. By far. Bam, there he is. He looks like a total badass. Also, he looks pretty much just like the Demonite one, except the Demonite one's darker red. But yeah, so there's not that many golems in it, but I think I showed you most of them. Or did I show? No, I didn't show you this one. Or yeah, that's the only one I didn't show you, right? Or this one, and this one. Maybe I'll just show them to you now, I guess. just because I have some time. Mm. Alright, so here's the Tapazite Golem. He's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And then this thing just looks exactly like freaking diamonds. I mean, the armor looks just like diamonds. Everything just looks like diamonds. Alright, so there we go. And then he's like the second biggest one, I think. I believe. 240. 200. Yeah, he's the second biggest one. Alright, so I guess that's it for this mod review. Except like I don't know anything about Darkstone. Alright, but so yeah, these ones, this I think maybe Darkstone, and this found in the Nether, obviously, except for maybe this one, and these two obviously found in the end. So yeah, guys, I think that's it for this mod review. Hi, Tappy. Hey, Cripple, get over here. I think that's it for this mod review, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for watching. Peace out like always, and I'll see you all next time, knights. Bye.